Oney plays with friends.
Welcome to the world of Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, welcome. This is a chill ASMR stream. We're gonna do fun noises while we play Binding of Isaac.
Nick, how many hours would you say you've played of this game so far?
I can't count that high. Like literally, I don't know. I don't know the number.
More or less than 300.
Oh God, dude! I actually, this account doesn't have it, but I'm being serious. Okay, get ready for this.
Okay.
Now in the PlayStation world, I'm famous.
Yeah?
Because I was the 19th person in all of the world
Gaia?
to get the 1 billion% achievement.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You can go right now, go to psn.com/MickLauer Rice Pirate, and you'll see
Is it
there's
really
a big
Mick Lauer Rice
No,
Pirate?
I don't fucking know the address. There's a photo of me giving him thumbs up and Isaac on my shoulder.
You're shaking hands with the guy who made the game.
Yeah.
With Isaac
He's
himself.
crying. There's a tear coming out of his eye. He's like, I don't know how you did it, but good job.
Oh wait, before we start, I want to say I don't know a single thing about this game except for the fact I've walked in on people playing it and that's it. So Mick says he has a lot of shit unlocked, so he wants to play the game and have me choose items.
I wasn't able to get, all of this stuff, unfortunately, with this save file, because this isn't my system, but we do got some stuff unlocked. And I think it would be fun if you choose whether I pick an item up or not.
I want you not to influence him in any way, Mick.
No, I won't.
That's important.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't be like, hey, should I pick that up? Or, dude, should I pick that up?
Okay.
I'm gonna let you choose. Buy or don't buy.
Okay. I'll be.
Give it a buy.
I'm completely oblivious. I don't know nothing. Okay, go.
All right, we are gonna go with Azazel just because it'll be nice and quick.
Ah, yeah.
Because he can fly.
These look like you. Look at all these little guys. Look at the little face, little happy face.
I don't do that. I don't secrete.
I don't like do that, man.
I don't like blood, you know. I don't blood.
This game has much blood.
I do like it. I do like blood. Mick, did you know that I like blood?
I didn't until right now.
Well,
I think you're lying, actually. I remember one time when you cut your finger and it started bleeding and you started screaming.
That was only because it was like mayonnaise, not red.
Wait,
I hate
what?
when that happens.
Mayonnaise?
I ate McDonald's for a week straight.
You got a blood test and it was just fucking mayonnaise.
Have you seen the picture of the bear walking around and he has two like 15-foot tapeworms hanging out of him?
Ew.
Yeah.
Out of his mouth? Where?
Out of his asshole.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, but basically there's this worm walking through the woods, and he's got like 15-foot white tapeworms sticking out of him.
Oh my god.
And then it's kind of like a comic where the next picture is like a fisherman running up and hucking his fish line into it, and pulling it out, and reeling it in. And then the next panel is him sitting at a dinner table with a big coiled up worm, and everyone's happy with forks in their hands. Get the red croissant.
Okay.
What does that do? The champion belt.
That
it
makes
makes-
all the now all the enemies are more difficult.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Sweet. Up until I was like 19, I used to be able to bend my boner backwards in the morning and it would crack.
No.
I swear to God.
No, you're lying.
I know, I swear on my fucking soul, on my life. I swear. Yeah, no, I did. It was like a deep...
Your dick
like that.
bone?
It was...
Was it like crack, like...
There's no
like
bone
cracking
in
your knuckles?
I don't know what it was, but it cracked. I swear to God, it must have been like a weird cartilage thing.
Cartilage?
I don't know. I don't understand it, but I used to be able to do it.
Chris,
I
you should
proved
have gotten
it.
that checked out.
I proved it to a friend one time.
Wait, what? Taking your dick out and fucking cracking it for him?
Actually, no. I guess it's not proved because I did it under a blanket, and maybe I could have cracked my knuckles according to him. But I swear on my soul, on my family, I swear on all of my wealth. I swear on my grand estate.
Alright, at this point I do believe you. I believe you now.
What is the silliest attack in the whole game, Mick?
You can get a diaper, that randomly poops, and the poops are bombs.
Okay.
And every time they blow up, everything on the screen gets poisoned. But you just constantly hear fart sounds the entire fucking thing. There's actually several poop items.
How many human beings do you think there are out there in the real world that specifically get that item and get a boner every time they get it? I bet there's about 60 people. 60.
You're gonna count them?
Yep.
60 it is.
I used to have this recurring nightmare where the heavy would hold me down and pull my ass open and spit into it.
So you have been into that.
No, I said I had a nightmare.
Oh.
That wasn't real, but it should have been.
Have you ever had a nightmare that gave you a boner?
Yeah.
You were really frightened, but at the same time you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm not gonna say it because people are gonna play psychiatrists and start shit. You know how people on the internet are.
It's true. They know your weakness and then they go for the jugular.
Yeah. The nugular. Tomar.
What?
If you were watching Disney's Herbie Fully Loaded starring Lindsay Lohan on DVD at home, and you decided to check out the deleted scenes because you loved it so much, and you watched like 6 deleted scenes that were all very innocent and nice, and it's just Lindsay Lohan making funny car jokes, right? But then one of the deleted scenes was her placing her vagina onto the exhaust of the car, and it blowing a bunch of black soot into it. And then she looks at the
Did she
camera.
like balloon up? Like,
No, she looks at
Like
the camera.
she puts it on and then she takes it off and then a bunch of black soot comes out.
ew.
No, it's blowing out black soot, and then she puts her
okay.
pussy onto it while it's doing it, and then she slowly looks at the camera and smiles, and her teeth start turning black. And then,
black smoke starts coming out of her ears.
Wait, you've had some time to think out this hypothetical.
I was thinking about it while you were talking there, and then her eyes start turning black, and then the scene's over, and it's never explained.
They just cut to black and there's no credits. That's just the end of the fucking
What even
movie.
is the hypothetical?
The lights on the movie theater go up and everyone's just sitting there waiting.
What is that? Get that. Get the
it?
fidget spinner.
Do you like how the little Satan guy, it looks like he's smiling?
Yeah, he's
Little cute little,
The mark.
little smile.
But yeah, Tomer, would you return the DVD to Amazon?
Get this?
Yeah, get that.
Good. Because we get two more hearts
Aw.
too.
Tomer, what would you do?
I'd keep it and I wouldn't tell anyone.
You wouldn't tell anyone?
Wouldn't tell
How could you not tell? No,
Oh no, that's the skull
Yeah.
level.
Oh, look
That's
at that.
what I
He's getting,
meant.
look at
Ew.
that.
He's getting pooed on.
you can't put that
Was that that
on.
nightmare you had that gave you a boner?
Yeah. Tomer, you wouldn't tell a single soul?
No,
Why not?
I take it to the grave.
That's really admirable if you would actually do that for no reason.
I don't know. Who would I talk to about? Who would I admit that I watched Herbie
Fully loaded.
Fully loaded to? Has anything interesting happened with like the royal family recently?
Yeah.
The queen was
half
crushing
black
her
girl's-
corgi's brains with her high heels.
Wait, really?
No, you fucking retard.
I don't
That
know.
was an
The
accident.
queen was crushing her corgi's head with high heels? You believe that? Tomar! That's the most stupid... Okay,
you know what? I just really hope, because the queen's getting old, I just really hope,
She'd get away with it because she's demented.
yeah, I just hope she doesn't like, fall down some stairs during a thing and die. Like, that would be the worst, like on national television, you know? Because she's still out there in the public.
If she died, would that make Prince Harry the new King of England?
I don't
Or
know
not
how it
necessarily?
works.
I don't get it.
If it did, I think, what if he tripped her when she was walking down the
Or not
stairs?
Prince Harry, I meant
It's like,
Prince-
now I am king.
I meant Prince Charles.
I absolved myself of the murder of my mother. He could do that, couldn't he?
Have you seen the video of Prince Charles
Probably.
sneezing and a little kind of fetal sac like blooms out of his ear for a few seconds and gets sucked back in as he starts talking?
Excuse me?
What?
What?
Yeah, where he's
Now
just like,
now I don't believe you. No,
why
I
would you
don't
not believe
you.
that?
I wouldn't.
Because of the corgi.
You don't believe a little fetal egg bloomed out of his ear?
No, I don't.
And then sucked back in? No.
It going boo like that.
I'm not gonna be tricked by you anymore, Chris.
I'm sorry, Tomar. I also didn't mean that you were a retard.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. You were probably one of the smartest guys I know.
When I was in school, these kids, this was like middle school too, so not even like a little kid.
Yeah.
But some guys were like, hey, look, if you squeeze the back of this orange peel into your eye, it tingles.
Yeah, I get it. That's citrus acid burning you.
Wait, did they do that to you?
No, but
Oh.
you could just let citrus acid.
Look, I figured, yeah, maybe it does tingle. I don't fucking know.
Oh, it's blinding me. It tickles. Yummy.
I was a dumb kid.
If you look into a mirror, you can see your own brain through
You
your eye
actually
holes.
bomb walls
If you
in
look
this world?
really close,
Yep.
if you put a lighter up to your eye, you can see behind your eyeball.
If you look down into a lighter while it's lit, the smoke will go into your eyes and make you see ultimate darkness.
yeah, it's true. You literally would see ultimate darkness because your eyes would be burned out of your fucking skull.
Okay.
Oh no.
Here's a really neat,
Oh, fuck off.
Tomar, do you ever hear of the eye syringe smoke prank?
Syringe smoke?
The next time your spouse is asleep, get a syringe and, like, blow smoke into the syringe, right? Suck in the smoke. And when they're asleep, just slightly open their eyes, just a smidgen of a bit. And if you shove the syringe into their cornea,
Oh my god.
through the pupil, it won't hurt them. Just fill
Are you
up.
talking about a lobotomy?
No, you fill up the eyeball with smoke, and when they wake up, they'll go, "Oh, I'm blind, I'm blind." And they'll start like running into walls and having nosebleeds and shit.
Oh boy.
What? Where did this come from? This very specific torture.
It's not. It's a prank. And if you say I did it, I'm the reason you're blind. They'll start crying. It's
gotta
really
click
fucking cool.
Jesus.
But only do it if you
Fuck
have
off.
a really big syringe.
Chris, can I pee?
Yeah,
Like right here in my pants?
I can get you a bag to pee in.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just wrap it around my pee hole.
Right here.
Thank you.
Pee in that.
I will. Hold on.
It's a paper bag, huh?
This isn't gonna hold it very well.
If you pee
If I
lightly,
do it really fast and run to the bathroom, it won't leak through the bag.
if you hold the bottom of it so it doesn't break.
just
all-
leak.
just
This
all
is
the-
warm pee.
The spider. What does he do? Does he just secrete?
He spits out fucking blood tears.
My favorite enemies in all RPGs are the ones that secrete.
Name the top 10 secreting enemies.
Top
Top three secreting enemies.
WatchMojo.com presents.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com. Top 10 secreting enemies in video games. I will.
About a month ago, I was at somebody's. I was at the gym, and I got a stomach ache, and I had to drop something off at somebody's house. Now I thought I had enough time to
That's
drop.
not a euphemism, right?
No.
Okay.
This is totally for real. So I dropped it off, but they weren't home, so I couldn't use their bathroom. So I was like, I'll just walk home. But I made such a mistake. I gave myself too much credit. About 1 block down from their house, I was like, oh no. This isn't gonna work. This is bad. Like, I'm not gonna make it home. There's no way. So then it got to the point where, you know, when you need to poo so bad, you start actually just clenching your butt cheeks together to hold it in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's coming out, but you're literally
Yeah.
physically plugging it in. And like every 4 steps, it would be like that, your knees go weak, and you start to kind of go dizzy a little bit. You're sweating. You're sweating. So anyways, I was like,
been
this is
there.
not gonna work. There's no way. I start looking around for bushes. But this is the middle of the day. That's the problem. If it was at night, I would have had any problem at all. But I start looking around. There's no good bushes. I saw a car park where they left their gate open, and I was debating if I'd just like go into the back of their fucking parking lot, like in the corner behind a car, and just as quickly as I could. No go. So finally I saw a dumpster by a school. Luckily school was out of session, or it was in session and they weren't outside. And I went behind a dumpster.
Yeah.
And I had to like push the dumpster like a foot so I could actually get behind it.
Wow.
But as that was happening, I don't know if I'm going into too much detail, but as that was happening, it was just coming out like the whole time. It was terrible. And I didn't, because my pants weren't all the way off, like I didn't want to poo on my pants.
Yeah.
So I ended up putting my arm against the wall and one on the dumpster, and my legs like up, and I put my foot up like against like one of the things, like the little wall area.
Yeah.
And I was like holding myself up like Spider-Man, just like fucking diarrhea pouring out of my ass. It was really bad. I felt really bad, and I had a plastic bag, and I had some receipts in there. And that's all I had. And these receipts, I never thought about it, but they just slip right off. They're so slippery. Like, it wasn't doing any wiping at all. Anyways, the walk home was uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, Mick.
It's all right. I'm a grown man.
When I was younger, my dad thought it would be
fuck
real
off.
funny to prank me. He put cling film on the toilet, right?
Yeah.
So he thought that when I'd piss onto it, all the pee would bounce back up on me. But instead, I diarrheaed onto it, and it flowed down into my pants.
Oh no.
And then I got an infection.
No.
Oh god. Did your dad feel bad about it?
Yeah, he was like, I'm so sorry, the only way to regain your trust now is for me to do the exact same, and then he did it too.
Really?
Walked right in front of him.
And then we were both in the hospital beds holding hands.
That sounds made up as shit.
No. That really happened.
I think
Tomorrow, you look
maybe-
really disappointed. you really wanted that to be true.
One of the funniest things you can do is get a girl to clap her boobs together after you pour super glue in between them.
You're sick.
I'm just creative.
You're sick.
And then they
From the mind that brought you
Wait, aren't there
super
still
glue
more pills in
boob
that
claps.
one room?
What's that?
Aren't there still more pills in that room you exploded?
Yeah, but
Tomar.
I got booted.
Think
I'll
about
go
it.
back.
Are you thinking about it? If you pour super glue in between a girl's big breasts, right?
What if you did it between your big breasts?
They're not big enough.
They're not.
They're almost, but not
Shut
quite.
up.
But if you pour super glue in between breasts, right? And
Okay.
if you push them together really hard until the nipples meet right in the center, it is a perfect one boob now. As long as it stays clamped together.
You gotta like hold it together for a good couple hours.
Well, yeah, but that's what vices are for. You also need a holder still with duct tape,
Dad
and
of the
nails,
year.
and barbed wire.
I hope you have children and I hope you have daughters. I hope their boobs are huge.
The day I have daughters and the day someone sends me this exact footage will be the day I feel really guilty.
Yeah, that's right. Oh fuck, I forgot. It's poison on the ground.
Poison on the ground, poison on the ground, poison on the ground. That's a cool song.
Poison on the ground.
Yeah. Poison on the ground. I've poured poison on the ground. Look at what I found. Ow, it's a tumor.
Poison! Boom, boom.
On the
ground!
Oh.
Oh shit. In my mouth? In my face?
And wait, we need to add a backing, like, instrument melody, so it's like...
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
That'd
You know,
be
it is
sweet.
interesting in so many songs how there's always like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Why don't
Absolutely.
why isn't there some dude being like, nah, stop.
Nah.
Nah.
I would love that. Nah, stop.
Nah.
Shut
But like
up.
really chill.
Yeah.
And maybe he's like, yeah. Oh, wait, no.
Nah.
No, okay, yeah.
That's
yeah.
a Nick, someone's gonna actually steal that really good idea now. Tomar,
Yeah, buddy.
what would you do if you were watching Bob Ross and at the start of the episode, in less than 1 second, he like whipped out his dick and like pissed out a paintbrush?
Oh no.
Like
Wait,
really
did it just
quickly.
shoot out?
He just like
or was
did
it slow? Like you could see the head of it popping out,
It's
and then
like
he had to pull out.
It's
I'd panic.
skillful.
I'd panic. I would call the estate of Bob Ross, and I'd say, "I think you guys. I have something you guys really need to see."
That's like the Mandela effect, though. What if you went back and watched old Bob Ross, and apparently every episode started like that? You
Yeah.
just totally forgot.
Tomar.
Every episode starts with him whipping his dick
Yeah.
out, and then his editor like draws like paintings popping out of the hole, like squeezing their way out.
Tomar, what would you do if it just showed Tom or Bob Ross's face up close, and then the camera panned out, and the top of his hair was his own pubes, and he had a little face
It's a
where his dick
creepypasta I
is.
wrote once.
That's a sweet creepypasta. Wait! Go back! I wanted to read a tutorial.
All right, let's go back to the tutorial.
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't even acknowledge I said that. Wait, Mick, were you raised Christian?
No, but my grandma was Christian Methodist,
Yeah.
and my grandfather was Buddhist.
Wow.
But I never knew she was Christian. She used to pray before she'd eat, but I just thought she was like closing her eyes and like ignoring me. And I used to spend that time just yelling at her. Like, why? And she like wouldn't, it was like a fucking monk. She
you-
just sat there.
I thought you meant like her eyes turned white, and you were
Yes.
just like,
Then she
wake up!
she floated 3 inches above the table before she ate. Like, get back down here! I'm trying to eat! But yeah, no, she was just chilling and being her, just being good old grandma.
Did you ever play Take the Knee Gel from Grandma?
No?
Take the knee gel.
Yeah,
What?
when they're like asleep in their chair and you like prick their knees with pins and gel comes out and you put it into a pot.
Ew! Ew!
Where'd you even like come up with that?
The fact that you have a name for it frightens
It's the
me.
knee gel.
Duh, it's Nigel.
I just like draining the fluids from my grandma's knees and bottling it and
Yeah.
selling it.
If you plant it, it grows into a new grandma. Tomar,
Yeah?
what if you came over to my house to watch a movie, and then we went out into the backyard to talk about life, and then you noticed out of the corner of your eye a little worm crawling towards my foot, and when it got to my foot, it like blended into my shoe. Would you be freaked out?
Yeah, I think I'd try to point it out to you before it crawled into your shoe.
No. It crawls up to my shoe and rests its body against the shoe and then just like absorbs into my body kinda. Like it's part of me.
Yeah, I don't know who wouldn't be freaked out by that.
Would you trust me or would you think that it was just a weird thing? What would you do?
No, my first assumption would not be that the worm has now possessed your brain.
Okay, that's the first thing that happens. You're like, okay, that's kind of weird. Maybe I just imagined that, right? But then we go back inside to watch, like, I don't know, Herbie Fully Loaded, and then we're sitting down, and then, I sneeze, and, like, 2 worms, like, hang off my face, but I just quickly push them back into my face.
Acting like he didn't notice?
Yeah. And like, oh yeah, Herbie's pretty cool. Then what?
I'd probably point it out to you.
I'd be like, what are you talking?
Here.
Dude, shut up. Let's watch Herbie. That's what I say.
What if Chris got down on all fours, crawled out the front door into the backyard, and started eating dirt, and then shitting it out his ass?
No, that's not subtle. Then he'd really know. No, Tomer, what if I go to the bathroom and I take a shit and I come back, and then you go to the bathroom and there's a worm in the toilet?
The whole toilet is filled with worms.
That's too obvious.
Just filled with worms.
If there was one worm like pushing himself down the hole right as he came in and he just went out of sight.
Again, I think I just point out to you, Chris, there's something weird going on with worms and you.
I'm like, you're fucking nuts, you fucking idiot. Get out.
Then I'd get out.
And then
leave.
you go back to your
Because
house.
you were so mean to me.
You go back to your house and you're like, hey Jaxie, Chris's house is full of worms. And then Jaxie turns around, she's got a big worm for a head.
Oh no.
And then the credits roll.
You go, I am married a worm.
Oh no, I married a worm.
I am like married a worm.
You like married a worm, guys.
When I was like 12, I discovered that if you shove your finger deep into your belly button and take it out and smell it, it smells like
stinks.
shit.
Yeah, no, I discovered that too.
No, legitimate poo. It smells like shit.
I agree.
What's wrong with
Try
you
it.
guys?
Try it at home right now.
Yeah, for all the kids playing along.
And then make a hashtag that says belly button poo smell 2019.
Stinky bellies.
And
So those things basically act like free bombs now, huh?
I want to see a trending tweet, trending hashtag,
Sticky belly buttons.
belly button poo smell 2019, and I want everyone to tweet out that hashtag with the sentence, "It's true, seriously, try it out." I wish there was a boys-only country.
I wish there was a boys-only bathroom.
I wish there was a boys-only world where you don't have to share with stupid girls,
Yeah.
and you can kill girls when you see them out in the woods and shit.
Jesus.
Tomer, did we talk about that one online comic where it's a bunch of like badly drawn people at a party and they're like, "This party's great and all, but how do we know if other gamers are here?" And then the girl picks up a cake and she's like, "This cake is so delicious and moist." And then a guy shouts, "The cake is a lie!" And they all smile at each other.
I definitely have seen that comic. I can't remember who shared it recently on like Twitter.
It's fucking epic. Have you seen the video of Elon Musk where he like
Elon Musk.
where he like spits in the muck
Yeah.
and he slips in the muck
Yeah.
and he's covered in muck?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
And then
about.
someone takes a big old mucky wiener and starts gagging him on it. And he spits all the muck into a bowl, and when they're all done with him, he fucking takes the bowl and dumps it on his head.
I like the idea of that. Just him rolling around in muck, having a muck-filled day. He's from South Africa.
I don't know what, like, he looks like to me. He looks like a Swedish guy, maybe?
Yeah, he looks like
I don't know, he's got like a...
He looks like a Nord man who got like hit on the head with a hammer, so his head went down into his neck a little
I was gonna
bit.
say, it's kind of flat.
I don't mean that. He's very handsome.
Do you mean that?
Yeah. I think he's a handsome guy.
Do you think he's really handsome, or is he just handsome because of all that money?
definitely the money.
Yeah.
No, he actually is like, he's not a bad looking guy.
No, he's not a freak.
He's not a sex freak. I'm not nothing.
You're not nothing. You're
I'm not
something.
nothing. No, I was gonna say I'm not
Something
an artist.
special to
I do
me.
like doing art, but I don't feel like I'm that good at what I do.
That's because you're stupid.
Thank you.
That means you're talentless and stupid.
That's something I think about a lot, though. Where I try to do too much and I don't improve at anything.
That I feel the same way.
It sucks.
I think clearly you are great. You do good job. You do good funny.
Well,
I rest my case.
I guess I don't need to kill myself yet.
Not today. Not today, my friend.
Maybe soon, though.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Mark your calendars.
You don't implicate Mick.
Yeah.